We are going.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, D&D.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I guess the journal that I did not have written down at a certain time, the one that the playwright had, I have written a little journal for that. I don't know, I can just read it to y'all. But basically, yeah, it's not too long. I'll just read it. Okay. He writes, I can't believe it. I actually got a chance to write. Catherby is letting me do a play of my own instead of their typical humdrum malarkey. What a day. I think a drama will do, a tragic romance, although with a happy ending. The people love their happy endings. Oh, but what a choice. I may yet think about this more. And then a new entry. I have it, The Dandelion, a story of a young woman who slowly blossoms, yet flies away with the lover, as the dandelion does. But alas, this young lover is none other than a bandit and a brigand. They meet one day, and for reasons she cannot tell at the time, he spares her. Secretly, he could not hope to draw blood from her, as he was smitten at first sight. The father would not approve, of course, but there comes the action and the drama, a fanatic duel between the bandit and the father that ends in, well, I don't quite know yet, but I am already getting chills down my spine, the tension, the atmosphere, the romance. I feel my quill ablaze. These last few days have been a blur. The entirety of my mind is consumed by this one task. I must get some sleep once in a while now, though. I can't believe it could do me any good. Why sleep when all these ideas flow right from my brain to the page with ease? I cannot lose this streak, lest I lose the chance to make a hit. New entry. God, what a mistake. Sleep was the last thing I must have needed. Ioniko, who's like the god of like culture and art and stuff, must either be incredibly frustrated or frustratingly ecstatic. These dreams have been naught but hallucinatory and mysterious. The festival is this next month, and this tumultuous sleep has all but halted my progress. Not that I was able to think of an ending anyways, I can't seem to find a good fit. I keep going at this rate, I will be made a fool of at the festival. New entry. I can't seem to find it. It eludes me, I'll admit. I don't even know what I'm looking for, but it's always there. The sign. I haven't been able to remember it since that man showed it to me last night. The more I try to recreate it, the farther I seem to get from the truth. A shape so unnatural and yet so simple. What is it that fascinates me so much? I can't even seem to remember the man either, just that face, that stone cold face. One might even call it a mask occluded by nightmare. I can't help feeling drawn to it, though. It is critical to ending these strange dreams, certainly. Yes, once I can put this to rest, I will finally be able to finish my second act. New entry. What have I seen? The very pupils of Udenza, who is like the goddess of space and darkness and fear and time, or not time actually, Cornea, could not be darker. And yet, the sign, so full of insight and wisdom, I can almost forget the horror I went through knowing now the intricacies of the yellow sign. Yet now I am sure that in the next few days I could put together my second act. New entry. I had my doubts beginning with my nightmares. Now it is sure. This is my magnum opus. I don't know or care what others may say of me. If they do not agree, then they must not understand. Dark Carcosa may not be near yet, but at least this makes another step, bounds another yard forward. The infectious nature of these ideas seem to have a hold on me, but am I one to complain when the days of the unspeakable one are yet to be seen? Question mark, exclamation mark. My troop seems intent on abandoning me in what they call an uncontrollable delusion. And yet more take their place. The man has returned and seems to have brought replacements for my defecting performers. This will be a night to remember. Last entry. Oh, so many people. More than I could have thought. Tonight is the night, and my thralls seem to have spread the word to all the right people. There is such a crowd. What must I say? The first act is simply to loosen up these simple people. Once the second act begins, they will be ready to have a taste of Carcosa. Okay, so there's the journal. Um, and now, so yes, y'all went to sleep at the inn. Y'all had some nice food. Um, and Maki and Izik, y'all are like on the balcony, like
Mm.
y'all are on the, because y'all are just kind of sentry mode,
Mhm.
or you are Izik's
Yeah.
meditating.
Yeah.
But y'all slept outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. Dick,
Sir,
you were put to sleep
I was put
by
to sleep by a
the
magic spell.
magic spell cloud of sleep dust. So you actually wake up from what seems to be a very long dream. And you're back in school.
Oh,
You are probably like 12 or so, and you're in Mrs. Salega's class. Um, and you look around, you see all your classmates, and they don't seem familiar to you, but you know their names. You've got, your classmates that you've known for so long, Isaac and Riley, and I have a bunch of almost
is
names.
Approximate names.
It's
is the cool
basically
S on the desk?
it's the
Ooh,
what?
that's a
Yes,
The
it
cool
cool
is.
S.
S.
Oh, okay.
It's actually carved. Actually, it's not
Yeah,
on the desk.
yeah.
It's carved on the bottom. You can feel its lines
Oh,
Mhm.
on the
nice.
table. Um,
I'm back.
but can you also hear the blender?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So you see these humanized versions of like your party in your dream, and they're just kind of chilling. Toby, who is this boy with very spiked up hair. He has like kind of a mohawk looking thing. And y'all have the I don't know, like suit,
Muted trouble.
not really suits,
I-
but whatever 20s or 30s school uniforms where it's
Uniforms?
almost
Yeah.
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 Um uh but yes,
With the
Kobe
shorts and the
he's
ascot and
yeah,
the
exactly.
blazer. Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
all of them have very characteristic traits like you have Isaac. He's like really thin and pale.
Isaac.
He gets
Yeah,
bullied a
no,
lot.
that's
Isaac's a real
intentional. He's
name.
like
I have to.
changing the names.
Oh.
This is just for
Fucking-
fun. This is just for fun. And then Riley, you had like a bird hit you, so like you have feathers all in your hair. And then Micah
Just
is
never
what
took him out.
what people would probably back in the days call, I don't know, you're a little person. I
Wait,
don't know what
what was the name for me? I missed it.
Micah.
Micah.
And then Charles, of course, over there, Dick.
Mhm.
And then Kobe, who is the Mohawk, dirty uniform. He's got some big braces. That would be Coda. But so you wake up and you're pretty groggy, and Mrs. Salega actually is asking you a question, and you didn't hear any of the question, but she's staring at you, waiting for an answer.
I mean, I think the evidence is pretty clear in the text what the author was going for. It's really up to the interpretation of the reader, whatever they feel would be the correct,
Uh,
however they feel.
well, almost there, Dick. You see Poe here, and you look down and you see that you're reading Mask of the Red Death out of like a big old collection of old poem books.
I'm fucking 12 too. Jesus.
Poe here, he's trying to symbolize the end of the party and how everything is coming together. And you can see that she of course she's very pregnant as English teachers are.
Always.
It's like her last class. She kind of drones on, and everything kind of seems to start to slow down around you. And the scene, basically the walls and the ceilings and everything starts turning into a sickly shade of yellow, and um, everything is just yeah.
I mean, they
Oh,
smoked in the classrooms back then, but it never stained the walls this bad.
nope. And then you look down at the book in front of you, and you can't hope to read it anymore. It's very strange symbols and unreadable text with oh my gosh, I don't even have music going.
Oh, God.
Oh
What
my.
is wrong with me?
Fuck!
I was like, why is it so quiet?
Yeah, it should be creepier in here.
Okay.
I was a little creeped out. I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I need to hear the sounds of people running in the hallways outside.
Instead of music, you play school ASMR.
20s
Play
school.
Persona music.
All right, I'm
I
putting
mean,
a
I can't
listening,
fuck my teacher.
listening party.
What do you mean I can't fuck the 13-year-old? What?
D&D.
Not
Okay.
fair. But I really want to.
0 out of
Guys,
10 on
so
Metacritic.
cute.
I'm never
No.
gonna be able to monetize this video anymore.
Man, that's what I was hoping for.
And she's like my stepsister. It's kind of weird, you guys.
There's no
But
way.
kind of hot too.
I'm just quirky. I'm not a
Um,
pedophile.
And the last
Clipped.
words you hear out of your teacher
It's all
are
clipped.
before like everything stops is she's talking about how in the play it's time for the unmasking.
I thought we were reading
poem.
Poe.
Sorry. In the poem that the party has come to its, I forget how, like the 12th hour of the party. There's like so many hours in the party. And she says that it's been time for the unmasking. And out of your book, you see these claws start to raise up from in between the spine and like grab onto the book and pull itself up.
Obviously,
And-
up out of the chair, out of the desk at this point.
And you see a yellow cloaked figure with a very almost tribal but simple stone mask start to like basically pull itself out of the book and rest on like your desk, almost as if it's like leaning on a like a chair or something. And it just says let's see, wait. Yeah, and it just says, "It is time for the unmasking, you say? You
It was
see."
her. It was Miss Selvig or whatever.
And then it says, "You see, this is no mask." And it like takes its claw and starts to like pull at the mask, and it doesn't come off, and the mask starts to crack and break, and all of a sudden he like rips it off and it shatters, and you wake up to a
Thank God.
you don't see anymore. But you wake up startled at the same time. Maki and Izik, you all hear a scream from in the town, like pretty distant.
Oh.
Kind of a sharp scream. And as a little, so that would be Riley and Coda in the room. So you see Dick like start up, and you hear even more distantly, I guess through the walls, like a scream out in the town. And eventually you start hearing some clamor and like some like torches and some lights flickering out in the town. And this is like
Middle of the night?
3 in the morning. Yeah.
Oh.
So if y'all took long rest last session, that's fine. No one really did anything.
I didn't. Yeah, we didn't use any.
I didn't.
So, but yeah. So it's very much in the middle of the night, and you're hearing some definite clamor,
Like
probably
around where we heard the scream come from, maybe, or not really.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all would be able to know that.
Okay.
But because the town slopes up towards the back, so you have a good sight
Okay. Yeah.
of kind of like the 2 main roads that go along the town.
And it's not a massive town.
Yeah, I mean it's bigger. It's a city, I should say.
Gotcha.
But you can't see where it's coming from, but you can hear that it was like in the town. If you can try and tell further if you want.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dick's just shot up and is getting ready because he was
So
asleep.
in the room you see like panic, and then you hear also panic in the distance.
Military getting boots on and.
You said we saw torches and stuff, right?
Yeah, you're okay. So yeah, you're seeing flickers of torchlight. Like, but it's farther down in the town, so and the roads kind of go out, and so it could kind of be along like the from y'all's view, like the left road. in between buildings, you see in alleys, you see like bounces of light from your vantage point.
Are we going to check it out?
I mean, yeah, I guess is everybody awake at this point?
Yeah,
At
y'all
the-
would have woken up to Dick
Definitely.
in the inside.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point, I feel like I'm already outside seeing our
I
two
would-
watchmen.
Yeah, I'd relay the info to everybody else because we were just right there on the balcony.
You know what
I
direction it
mimic
came
the
from?
scream at the volume it was at from this
I
distance.
point where we are at the balcony. I point in the direction. It's
Yeah.
somewhere in the town, I think.
Well, you should probably still be able to see some of the
Mhm.
like flickers and stuff, right? For the people.
Yeah,
Out and about.
and I mean, there's only like a couple flickers y'all can see right now.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's
Dick,
it for
are you
now.
okay?
I'm okay as I ever am, and I don't think that's honestly our biggest concern right now.
Well, it seemed like because we heard him wake up, right? Like start up.
Unless I like knocked over something.
I
don't
guess,
know if
yeah,
you would
since
have
we were
heard
on
it
the
from
balcony,
outside.
maybe
It's
not.
more like
Yeah.
you know.
Okay,
like-
yeah, that's true.
Coda, do you have like a scent? You smell anything off out there?
I don't think he specializes in that.
Well, dog. Well, it seems like
I guess we're
something's
going.
wrong. Do y'all want to go check it out?
Lead the way. I don't. Yes, I figure it's in our best interest.
Screams generally aren't any good, so.
Okay, I'm gonna grind up some dust in my hand and then swallow it, and I want to cast Disguise Self, and I want to turn into just a really normal looking human guy.
Okay.
So okay, we're going. Let's go.
It'd be funny if you just kind of looked like Dick.
Yeah, I'll look like Dick's like younger brother, like a little thinner, you know.
And what if you
Then
just have like a
that's the
giant like long beard?
I like it.
It's not Izzy, you know.
Dang.
Maybe like mutton chops. That's probably
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Oh
Even
no.
better.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah. So you all make your way out, and you see some people in the inn, kind of looking out of their rooms and like wondering what's going on. A tiefling woman asks y'all and says, "Do y'all know what's going on out there?"
We
heard a
intend to
scream.
find out.
Oh, okay.
Situation's under control. We got it. Don't worry about it.
If anyone was gonna handle it, it'd be us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Us people. And then she timidly closes the door, and then you'll find your way coming down the stairs. The front has, you come downstairs, and you see the bar on the side, and actually, oh no, he has like a room in the back, and the
Tavern keep.
What was the tavern keep's name? Oh my gosh.
Do we get a name?
Yeah, we did.
Saul.
Paul.
I don't.
He walks up and he says, "It's all good, man."
Oh my god.
Thanks.
I don't remember his name either. I can picture.
No, it's fine.
He's
He,
usually short.
he comes out of his room, and he goes up and looks out the window and makes sure no one is like trying to come into the inn. But y'all walk down and
Hold down the fort while we're gone, Jimmy. Dick
And-
doesn't know his name either. That's the thing.
he doesn't pay. He doesn't raise his ear to you because he thinks you're talking to someone else at 2 a.m. So y'all open the door, and you can see now like a few guards are like trotting off towards the noise, and you can see now that there's some more torches like above the buildings. You can see some like some sparks flying and stuff. But it's still a good like 400 feet off
Not bad.
from where you're seeing all that. But you'll make your way down the sloped surface of the road, and you're seeing people, some shutting themselves in the doors, some peeking out. A few civilians are actually like leaving their house to see if they can take a peek at what's going on. And you come up to a small crowd, and there's mostly like there's like 5 guards, and they're holding torches up, and they're kind of trying to keep people off. Howard, he was on night shift today. He's the
Oh, the guy.
redhead. The
The
redhead.
guy.
redhead.
We put in a good word for him.
Yep. He's holding people off. He's saying, everyone, no, you must stay back. It's not a scene for any of you all to see. I forgot if I gave him a voice or not.
Howard, it's us.
Oh, hello. Well, they're actually fetching Lord Brecken to come see this, but
Good.
there's you know what?
Just
come
let
on.
us through.
Just-
Yeah.
Just come here. I one of y'all must know what happened here.
Or we can figure it out, I think is more likely.
Y'all probably have seen some crazy monsters and been on the road for
So much
days
danger.
and days.
So terrible. The mightiest monsters that we have
Not
fell
even gonna know who
down.
you are, Noah.
This is above our pay grade.
Just a random guy.
Be like,
Okay.
see the little bird again pops up.
We can change the music just a little bit.
Wow.
I know, right?
Riley, what are you worried about? There's like a bunch of guards here. We're completely fine.
It's true.
Yeah, that's fine.
If anything, it might be below our pay grade.
Yeah, we got this.
You come around and you have to kind of make your way through an alley and come to the end of the alley before it kind of turns a little bit. And in this kind of, I guess it's, what do you call it? Just like a jut, like there's an alley and there's a little corner like road that it I don't know. In a pocket of the alley, you see this body that has been totally ripped apart. It has deep gashes down to the bone, and you can see some bones have been splintered and even like compounded and twisted. And it's the body's mangled. It's a fire ganassi with like some thick brown robes on, and their head is like embering, but like coals.
Oh my.
Photo gasps.
Yikes.
Could I do a quick sweep of the body?
Sure.
Oh, is there
help
any guards around us?
Yeah, I mean, like a
we got
sweep?
waved in.
Howard's behind y'all. He's kind
Yeah,
of
I'm-
looking out.
I'll be like, Howard, you mind if I take a quick peek?
Fucking
I'm pretty
yellow.
good at
You
monster.
know
I'm
who you
pretty good
are.
at monster hunting.
You look like a
He-
random guy. He's
Oh, you're right.
disguised.
You're right.
He pulls down the sunglasses and it's like it's
I'll
excised.
take a look around and I'll take it down because
Okay.
this is not the crowd that I'm worried about.
I was gonna say.
No, Howard, we know you're good company. Is it okay if I do a quick little sweep? I'm pretty
You're
good
good
at finding
people.
some stuff.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. And roll an investigation check for me, Noah.
Can
I roll
help?
that shit with advantage, baby.
Okay,
Oh,
he's already got
He
advantage.
does.
Okay, that's a really high roll. 25.
Woo!
Okay.
He knows exactly what happened.
Yeah. So you can see what happened to this body. Where almost like stab and like you would say rip, but the stabs are so clean and sharp that it just cuts and like leaves these deep gashes. You can see blunt trauma to like the chest area and just like totally like crushed. You can see lots of ribs are broken, and on kind of the back of the head and like on some of the back of the arms, you can see small spikes or small stabs, like into the back.
Are we talking like knife or like just like?
It looks like very like a symmetrical like kind of triangle bladed knife like stabbed multiple times in the back. This the blunt trauma that's on like the torso region is basically, it seems to be like one instance of it, and it covered the whole torso.
So this thing was really big. Whatever did the. I'm relaying all this to the group, by the way.
Okay.
This is, to me, this is saying that scream probably didn't come from our victim. Do you think that? I don't think they would have had time to get that scream off. Surely it was.
And if they did, it probably wouldn't have been as much of a scream as like a sound.
Hey Howard, did someone find the body? What? Any witnesses? Anything?
Yes. It was a woman. And
It was a womanly scream we heard.
It was. You didn't actually know that, but it was.
Oh.
Because I didn't tell you it was a womanly scream, but it was.
Well, I assumed it was as well. I think you said it was high pitched or something, right?
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe I just made that up.
But this woman is. Sorry. He says yes. This woman reported it to us, and she is around the corner, but she's very shaken up by this.
I don't know if we'll get anything out of her.
Isaac starts like looking around. He's like, something that big would probably leave like a track, and he just starts wandering off in a direction.
Before you start wandering off, out of the corner of your eye, as you're investigating, you look at all the stuff, and Howard relays it to you. You see along the corner of the alley that leads towards the street, there's actually a bloody handprint. or actually, it's like starts to like have some blood on the wall and ends in a bloody handprint. And you see on one of the one sec. Trying to determine how I describe this. Oh, and a couple quick I have to make sure I describe this right. Okay. Yeah. So you see some kind of blood trail out of the corner and towards the outside of the alley, and a dead firefly is smushed on the wall, and you see like deep cuts in the alley, like before the handprint.
Cuts into the ground of the alley or into the wall where the handprint is on?
So like the handprint's over farther down, and the cuts are like before the hand.
But they're in the wall.
They're in the wall.
Okay.
And some dirt is torn up from people, like from a struggle.
Yeah, this indicates a struggle. I guess it wasn't as instant as I might have assumed.
And you see some footprints kind of lead out of the alleyway.
Go over to victim. Hands bloody, like enough to do that.
No.
Okay.
Oh, victim?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the lady. No.
Okay.
Where?
So it was the killer.
Where are we? Like, what is this alleyway? Where are we in? Like a residential area or shops?
Yeah. It's a residential area.
Okay.
Most of the stuff along the roads is kind of more residential, and then you have some like workhouse warehouses around
Workshop.
with like workshops like kind of out past the roads.
Okay.
But yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Well, it's common knowledge criminals often return to the scene of the crime, so let's make sure we at least leave Howard here.
He's got this.
Of course, he's got it. Yeah.
Can I like walk around the corner and look for the lady?
You know what? You are a good option to go talk to her.
Yeah.
I'm a very disarming presence.
Yeah. It's just a human woman. She's got long, straight brown hair, and blue eyes, and just like some simple brown and white, leather and cloth clothes.
Does
And
she?
she's
Yeah.
her eyes are very wide. Her pupils are, I guess, would they be
They'd be
dilated?
big, right? No, I think they'd be big.
If she's scared, would they be small or
They'd
big?
be small.
Oh,
Small.
okay.
Wouldn't
Okay.
they be small?
Her pupils are very small. And she's shaking and she's holding her left arm and squeezing it as she's standing there.
I'm gonna walk up and say, "Hello."
Hello there, young one.
Reasonable assumption.
Howard over there said that you found all this and reported it, huh?
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately.
It's a pretty rough sight, isn't it?
Yeah, yes it was.
Sorry you had to see it.
No. You didn't do anything. I need to apologize.
Well, how long ago did you find it?
Well, I was just walking out, I couldn't sleep, and well, I saw it, and that was maybe 10 or so minutes ago. I screamed, and well, I found the nearest guard I could. One happened to be walking close by on night watch.
Did you touch anything when you were scared? Did you fall or?
No.
No. Can
Not
I
at
see your
all.
hands?
And she's shaking.
Oh, I wasn't gonna ask. I was asking you, like,
yes.
can I see her hands?
Well, you can see
like, with her standing there. You said she
her
was like
right,
holding her arm, right?
From where you can see, like, she's holding her right arm, onto her left arm, and her hand is kind of down, and you can't see the palm, but from what you can see, there's nothing on her hands.
Nothing that you can see. Okay. Have you ever heard of anything like this happening before? Yeah.
No. No, I didn't. I seemed to hear as I was walking up to the alley, mixed footsteps. So there wasn't. I don't know.
You heard footsteps?
Real quick,
Sorry.
some information we should have thought about when doing the investigation is how long ago does this appear to have happened? Because that's very important now that she said she found it 10 minutes ago. I just...
Yeah, I mean, she found it when we heard the scream, like when we became aware of it, but how long ago did it actually occur?
Yeah.
I guess, is it from what you could tell, it looked like blood was still like coming out of the body.
Wow, so that's like really,
fresh.
like minutes, pretty much, yeah.
Sorry for the interruption. I just realized we should have known that.
Yeah.
But yes,
you said you heard footsteps?
Well, that's why I went into the alley. I heard footsteps. It seemed to be more than two, but it was more than one person, I think. But
could you
I
tell? I mean, were they running or just walking or?
Well, there was one person running. There was the thud first. I don't know what else to describe it as, but just like a thud. And then, I heard someone run, and then I heard some cracking wood. And then I heard just bones. Just
Mm.
you saw it. Yeah.
How tall is this lady?
She's 5'7".
Okay. I'm gonna peek my head around.
She's
the
pretty
corner.
tall.
Yeah, that's not a short
taller than
woman.
like most of us. I'll peek my head around the corner and sort of step over slowly, just like a few inches shorter than her, I guess.
I'll
And then I'm
wave you
gonna-
over.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Oh.
wave and I'm gonna walk up to her, trying to not spook her, I guess.
Hello there, Birdie.
And I'm gonna reach into my pouch and pull out a little vial of holy water.
Oh.
I'm gonna uncap it or uncork it, I don't fucking know. And I'm gonna pour it in my hands and like hold my hands out for her to put hers in mine, I guess.
Oh.
She goes to like drink it. Like, no, I'm just kidding.
I won't stop her. I'll just be like,
No, she kind of hesitantly looks at you and then realizes what you're doing, and she grabs your hands and just holds on to them a little
just
tight.
rub it in.
As you can tell, like her, like she's kind of like her force on your hands is kind of pulsing. Like she's almost kind of not twitching, but she doesn't have as much control over her muscles as she would like.
My gaze is still sort of weak because I've been awake for 10 minutes.
Yep.
But I give her a little smile and I cast Protection from Good and Evil.
Oh.
Oh.
And
And she recoils in terror because she.
because she is evil.
Yeah.
So they cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed, and if they are already either of those, they have advantage on saving throws to beat it.
Nice. You feel her grip loosen a little bit, and she's still a little shaky, but she seems calmed, and the water kind of like goes up onto her arms and like dries. I don't know, like it like
Like
it looks-
absorbs, kind of?
yeah, it like kind of like absorbs into.
Oh, hey,
her.
wait, when was that? I'm sorry.
Um,
Wait, Chris, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I just now
was
saw your
earlier.
message. Yeah. Never mind, continue.
And she can feel your protection cast over her.
Dick is gonna pop around the corner, just like head and shoulders around the corner. Are you guys really interviewing the witness? We literally have footsteps
Yeah,
leading away from the crime scene
It's
over
like
here.
on the ground, like crawling, like following the footsteps.
Come on!
Wait, did you say you're like?
Yeah, no, he's
like
like
on the ground,
Nancy
like-
Drewing it, bro. He's like going along.
We've got a trail. Let's go.
And you can see there is a couple like blood splatters like in the footsteps too.
A literal
Well-
blood trail and footsteps, guys.
I'll turn back to the nice lady and be like, well, thank you for your help and have a good life. And then I turn around and walk away.
Bye, robot. Bye, Birdie.
What a surreal day for her, huh?
She's just the most average human lady. It's like, what the fuck? Am I still
Some bird
asleep?
just came and blessed her real quick. Like, sure.
I wonder, was I best blessed by bird god or normal god?
But yes, there is because the dirt is actually pretty stirred up, so the footprints are pretty distinct in the alley.
I'll like motion people to like not step where the like trail is going.
Mhm.
I'll let our lead investigator
Yeah,
investigate.
I'm actually like I'm a detective. I don't know if you knew this. Like that's what Izzy did before he joined the group.
That's not
I point at my
true.
feet, and they're just talons. Would not match the footprints at all.
Yeah, how big is the foot we're talking
The
about?
foot is human sized.
Okay.
It's normal sized.
Is it like a boot print or like no boot, just a foot?
No, it's a boot.
or just a shoe, not a boot.
Okay, well, I meant did they have something like was it you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was shod.
Gotcha.
The foot was shod.
I'll wait. Koda, where are you from again?
All around.
Oh, you just like lived in the wilderness, right? Like that was.
No. Well, let me. He's kind of like
Hobo.
a fucking traveler. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's been
So
around.
you've never seen anything like this, like.
Mm-mm.
I'm exhausting all of our options.
That's actually
him
that's
about-
a
as
good
we're following.
point. Like
I
Sam,
asked him
can
about
I?
smelling earlier.
I mean, I assume it's not something I
smell.
like immediately recognizable to me, but I have kind of been around. Have I ever like seen or heard of anything like this that you know of?
Roll a history check.
I am so good at that. That's a big old 11.
Ooh. I mean, could have been a sword. It could have been could have been a car. Could have been a.
Wait, I can just roll to see if I know it? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Always.
yeah,
okay.
for sure.
It could have been someone stepping
Yeah.
really hard. For the.
Yeah, okay. I hope you roll better than I did, Coda.
Boink. That is. What is the like actual check? Like
We don't know.
history.
Oh, history. It's on your character
History.
page. It's like 5 or so down the
15.
page. 6 or down.
15.
Oh.
Yep.
Nothing specific comes to mind. But you've heard before that there are some monsters that could do this, but you don't know what specifically.
Nice.
I say
Dick.
we follow. Yes.
You didn't. This is Noah. You didn't
Uh-oh.
say anything to us about your dream, right?
I didn't say what
Mm-mm.
its contents were, but I just said, yeah, I had the bad
You had a
dreams
bad dream.
I have every
Gotcha.
night.
Like normal,
you know?
normal stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It didn't
yeah.
seem worth explaining.
Yeah.
Honestly, Isaac is gonna look behind you guys and say, try to keep up, and I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. He's gonna get like a really long like yarn string. He's gonna tie it around his finger, and then he's gonna let it like unwind really quick, and then he's gonna run.
Wait, so what does that increase your speed to?
By
I
30,
Is that-
basically, I think.
yeah.
Oh
I
my
can
God.
almost keep up.
Well, so when I cast this as a bonus action on each of my turns, I can take the dash action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
so,
that
I
would
just
Triple.
I'm
your
triple
speed?
dashing. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going
so you'd be at
90
90.
a turn.
Okay, I cannot keep up with that, but I'm gonna probably do a
Uh,
better job than most.
We can trail behind.
Yeah.
I just jog.
wait,
not
I'm pretty
sprinting.
sure
I'm
I
fucking
can-
Tired.
Get on all fours and do something, right? Where is this?
Actually, wait. If I can
Probably.
Where
technically
is it?
if I can technically dash, then I can definitely keep up.
Yeah,
What's your movement?
but no,
trail
but-
intact
but-
as
but
you're sprinting.
it can dash twice.
Right. So, but I
Actually,
know,
you-
but his triple dash is less than my double.
That's true.
My
Um,
normal walking speed, Noah, is 50.
Monk be like,
I've literally thought about this before.
Okay, holy shit. Yeah, I'll just be like, Maki, just make sure they don't lose me, and then I'll start just fucking like blurring, and I'll start following the footprints as fast as I can. See if we can catch whatever it is.
yeah.
I'll just trail behind, I guess.
I can mad dash, but
Um,
about it.
what does
I'm
that
going
do?
60. Double walking speed while on all fours.
Oh, so then if you dashed while doing that, then it would be
120 feet?
that can't be
Hell?
right.
With dash.
Can't
That's
be
with
wild,
dash.
dude.
I mean, that's not too crazy
No.
with dash.
no,
balance this.
Can you actually roll like a survival check to make sure you can track the feet?
Yeah,
Because
keep-
Coming out
that's-
of the alleyway, they're a lot less distinct.
Mm.
9. It was on a 17 and then rolled off. That's
Ooh.
bad.
Dang. You're following them for a while. You kind of come out of the alley, and then they kind of start to disappear. And the last footprint you see, you can't really tell if it's going like, because it's kind of like angled to the right. So you know it's going kind of to the right, but you can't exactly tell where. There's a couple buildings, like there's there on your right. There's like a shop that's closed, a barn, and a like another shop.
Barn time.
All right.
Wait, so
Is there a road? Sorry.
and
Yeah. Well, so
Noah's
I mean,
character said, "Try to keep up."
I went.
Two of us went past him.
Did he even explain what he's doing? I mean, I guess
Uh,
we're gonna
We knew
throw
that
I'll
he was
it.
actually-
following.
Yeah.
I'll point over to the shop, and I'll just be like, somebody go check that out, see if there's anybody around there, and then
Mhm.
I'll point in the other way where the street ends to be like, see if anyone can find anything that way, and then I'm going to the
Yeah.
barn.
There's a small street. It's for kind of walking,
Yeah,
though.
it was.
It's back area.
I go
It-
shop.
Go there, go there.
Alright.
He's like,
You
he's
keep
like,
up with cardio.
What's the road made of?
I don't know, Trevor. Dirt.
I'm asking for my character.
Oh.
I don't think he would know on like a fucking gravel or rock path.
Oh no, it's just dirt. Path.
Then I guess, can I look over it as well?
Mhm.
Would that be survival or investigate?
Sur-
It doesn't
sur-
matter, they're the same.
Are you looking to like find tracks?
I guess to follow it as well.
Yeah.
Survival.
Pick up the track on the road.
17.
All right.
Huge.
You can see in the packed earth there's some cracking that leads towards the barn.
It's
I
me, guys.
follow-
I'm the
I-
killer. I did it.
I follow him into the barn.
Are you going into
Did
the
you
barn?
tell the rest of us or not?
I'm doing
I
because
guess
I'm so
I-
fast. I'm doing a run around it. See if
Mhm.
there's like any other entrances or.
Did you tell us
Um,
Riley or not?
Yeah, I point at the
Oh, okay.
little
Yeah. So
depressions.
this
Dick already
barn is,
halfway to the shop.
Yeah.
it's actually it's actually
let him go.
two-storied, and the doors are like the typical, X cross boards and
Barn doors.
barn doors. And it seems that the barn was once red, and it's kind of more of like a brown, like almost like a dried blood color. It's kind of gross looking. But yeah, Isaac, you take a circle around the barn, and actually, could you roll a perception check?
Yeah. I'm so good at those. 21. I actually am so good at those.
Okay. You can hear some noises coming from inside, but from what you can tell, it's just some minor movement and maybe some like heavy breathing.
Okay. I'm gonna get a little piece of copper wire, and I'm gonna make it a little squiggly line, and I'm gonna blow into it like a little instrument, and I'm gonna cast a message at Dick probably, and be like, "Hey, there's somebody in there. They're making sounds in there. Be careful. There's probably the killer. They're
Understood. I'm gonna
He
do
trails off 'cause he has a word
some
limit.
gestures to everyone else. Not like, but like door to the door, and
Yeah.
hopefully we all gather up
Yeah,
by the
I think
barn and
I'm
we can
definitely
Are there-
decide what
follow
we're
it.
gonna do from there.
Are there any other exits or anything? Is it just that front?
There's actually, yeah, for I guess loading and hauling. There's a front and a back entrance.
I'm gonna run around to the back.
Maki, you actually see in the back entrance, there's like a section of the wall that's kind of like broken out, along with like glass from a window is on the floor.
Like on the floor, as in somebody broke out, like the glass is outside the building?
Yes, on the ground. Sorry, the glass is on the ground.
yeah. Can I see any sign, like, does it look like, is it a big enough hole that some body could have potentially, like, fit through it, or like an object? You know
It
what I mean?
would. It's probably like a probably like a 7-foot not radius, 7-foot like diameter.
Diameter? That's pretty big.
5-foot diameter hole.
That's still pretty big. Can I see any signs of like footprints or anything if it looks like somebody jumped out?
Go ahead and make a. I guess this. If you're just
I would
looking
imagine
for
there would be
something,
two distinct
investigation.
dropped
Yeah,
footprints.
you would think.
Yeah.
Think.
So
So
go
what
ahead and
did
roll
you say?
investigation. 'Cause you're like.
I'm
you're
so
looking
good at
for-
investigating, guys.
What if they jumped up in?
It's a 4.
Or they're
Come on.
I
all
also
you
have
can
a,
see.
I have a 21 passive. I have a 21 passive.
he does. But you're in the front. Is it?
I'm in the
Passive?
back. I
you
was
are?
I was at the back
Um,
still.
I
Yeah.
have an
I'm
11
in front.
passive.
You really don't. You see the glass, Maki,
Yep,
and is it?
yep.
You can't see any footprints really.
Okay. You know, can I just?
How tall is this barn?
Probably.
Well, it's 2 stories, right?
Yeah, so like 2 barn stories. So like 25 feet.
There's just the 2
but-
doors, one on either side, right?
Yes. And as y'all are, I would assume not trying to be like super stealthy.
No,
But
just walking
you know,
around.
you hear a voice, a familiar voice, inside, and you hear him say, I'm trying to remember.
He's a werewolf.
Oh my
guys.
God, someone's actually out there. Oh, and actually, you hear a board kind of slide up, some scraping noises from the inside of the barn, and it like drops to the ground, and out pops Klein actually from last session, the like receptionist.
Yeah.
The guy who was flirting with me.
Yeah, no,
At
he
the back?
Yeah, he pops out of the barn doors, very shaken.
Towards
and
which
scared.
group of us? Towards Maki and Izik, or out the front?
It would be
Because we
Maki.
split
Yeah,
up.
Yeah,
well,
if it's
Maki-
the back, it's
y'all would be
Maki
back.
and Izik, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we're just like,
I'd be
alright.
like, Alpha Team, do a sweep of the barn while we keep the guy occupied.
Start opening the door to go in the front at
you,
this point.
You open the barn, and there's a cart that's kind of been wrecked, and one of the pillars that holds up the second story has a big like crack in it, and you can see that there's all like so the second story is basically only on the left, or I guess
It's a
it'd be the right.
hayloft.
It'd be the right, but yeah, it's a loft. Because there was a break on the right side. Y'all's left side from the back, the right side.
Right.
Yes. So there's like some like buckets and some barn stuff and some hooks, and there's a broken cart in the back.
Guys, Sam is so big brain. Holy shit! I just realized something. My bad.
No. And there's also on the loft there's some cracking, and yeah, it's a mess in
I
there.
like this music.
I'm Izik is like actually messaging. He's like, guys, I think we have the murderer right in front of us. Like as Klein is walking up to us. And I'm gonna
Coda
Can we
start
see
sprinting towards him.
Klein
I'm
from the
gonna
front?
like whisper to Maki. I'll be like, remember I gave this guy a firefly, and we found a firefly smudged up against the corner of the sea.
Klein is, he's actually very shaken up, and he's he's very comforted actually that y'all are here. You can tell.
We can see him from the front of the barn,
If you've opened the door, yeah, he's right
yeah,
outside.
well, I
the
mean,
door.
I think we're in the barn by now. All right, immediately, as soon as I see Klein, sorcery point, subtle spell, nope, so no one knows, detect thoughts
on Klein.
on Klein.
Very good.
Fuck
very
yes.
nice.
Fuck yeah, Dick.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all heard, but Coda's
You're
already
like
sprinting,
sprinting
Yeah,
on all
go-
fours
Yeah.
All
That's my
fours.
next
Like,
spell.
towards
Yeah.
Klein.
What does he have to? What does he have to do?
Wisdom save of 13.
Okay. Okay. Wisdom save.
Klein.
So,
very wise.
He actually succeeded.
Oh, Noah has a question.
Yes, Noah.
Does he look hurt?
Actually, okay, so you can see dried blood like along his arms and his legs. But it doesn't actually yeah, that you can see dried blood and stuff. Could you make a medicine check?
Yeah, I'm also not that bad at that either.
I'm like twirling a knife.
A 9, just kidding.
Yeah, you can see some dried blood and he might have looked a little scuffed up. But you can't see much else.
He doesn't have like an open wound that like anywhere that's like very visible.
No.
Okay.
Did Coda hit him yet?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, bro.
And
I haven't gotten any info, so I think Coda has jumped on his back by
and
now.
are y'all in the closer to the front side of the barn? Are y'all staying there or?
I just burst in, detected thoughts, and from there, I think Coda's made it past me by now. You know.
Okay. And
The only info I've got was this is the murderer, guys. I think so.
And Coda, you're running.
I've been running.
Do you
Straight at him.
Do you have any weapons out?
No,
He's on all fours.
I'm
bro.
on all fours.
Okay. He looks he can hear you because actually, you know what? It's fine. I'll make him roll. That was a good roll. He hears you coming, Coda, and he looks back, and then he looks forward towards y'all, and you can see his mood shift a little bit,
Oh, I knew.
and he says, "I'm sorry." And all of a sudden, you hear these like grinding, crunching sound.
Is he a werewolf?
Werewolves can't
as,
just control
um,
like when they change like that.
As you can see his arms and like his legs and his back start to like have like bulges out of them, and bones just start to like rip and like break out of him, and these apparently actually
Sam hasn't even seen this part of Naruto, guys.
I have
Wow.
I've seen that fight.
Oh, you have?
He's getting drunk.
Gara and
Yeah.
Oh.
Rockley
you've
and
gotten that far.
Guys, I've been like, I'm in a bad spot. Just saying, I'm in a bad spot.
and
This is cool
yeah.
as fuck, though.
Let me. I thought I had written something down. Okay. Yeah. These bones start to like twist and contort and like shape around his body, and you see his skin like basically like gets pulled inside of the bones, and he actually turns into like a 12-foot tall bone monstrosity as these bone sights like are attached to his hands, and these large fangs are in his jaw. And
And that's not all. Call now.
Should I open tabletop?
well, I don't know how
Good
much
outside.
time we
Yeah.
have.
We could start already.
mean,
I
we
don't
can-
have anything tonight.
Well,
I unfortunately
Jordan
do.
don't really.
Yeah,
But
I unfortunately do.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
That's
which
fine.
is really sad.
Can I
I
at least
am.
do a quick roll to see if I recognize what the heck this is?
Can I
What
do
would
that
that
too
be?
in the
Yeah.
the millisecond before Isaac shits himself in front
Yeah.
of this large fucking
Yeah.
monster?
And you can see now that like blood is like traced all along these bones and just like dripping off of him. But he doesn't.
Sam, I
seem
can't
to
believe I can't even escape gay-coded villains in D&D.
hurt.
What
Oopsie.
what check would it be for me, Sam? Is this gonna be
History, I would
history?
think.
Okay. Never mind. I rolled a 3 plus
is it-
1 is 4 again.
A 9.
Yeah, no, this is
New.
just a freak of nature. And I guess I'll leave it at that.
Oh.
We'll have to wait till
Alright.
next time.
I'm ready, bro. I'm already sprinting at
And
this
just
thing.
to
I
be-
don't give a fuck.
Like, he seemed like relieved to see us, but that could have been like fake. But he definitely seemed like conscious and deliberate when he changed. It wasn't like uncontrollable, right? From what we could tell.
I'm sorry.
Like he said, "I'm sorry," but like it was like a resigned "I'm sorry," not like a genuine like "I'm
Roll
sorry,
a-
I
roll
can't
a
control
percep-
this."
Roll a
Okay.
perception check.
Okay. Come on, 16. Wait. Perception? No, that'd be 19. Okay.
He said, "I'm sorry," but it.
In like a "I'm sorry that I have to do this to you and kill you now" kind of way.
No,
right?
as in like a. Trying to. He said, "I'm sorry" as like a formality almost.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Not, but he didn't seem to be He didn't seem to be like not regretting. You just said the word.
Like
Not
genuine or
resigned.
like
Not resigned. He didn't seem like he was troubled.
yeah, regretful or anything. Like he just
Damn. It's fucked up, man.
Sorry, Noah.
Thought I had a chance.
Man.
That was close.
And
Fuck.
what?
Sorry, you're still going?
No. Okay, so at the risk of rolling initiative and starting combat, we probably can't do that, which is very sad.
I
Sure.
know.
Damn.
That was cool as fuck.
Guys, I have
Thank you.
no spell slots, and I am right next to this guy, and I have 20 health.
Go to bed!
Yeah, take a long rest.
Well, I'm about to backstab him, so.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, would I still have Expeditious Retreat on? Has it been
Oh,
10
yeah.
minutes? Yes,
No,
let's go.
I mean, it was like right down the
Okay.
alley.
I still have that. I need to write that down.
Okay.
That like
Yeah.
fucking journal at the beginning, and then the dream. That was
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
Thank
That
you.
was really cool.
That's good stuff, Sam.
Yep.
That was
I'm
very
so excited.
Is the whole campaign gonna be like Monster of the Week?
Heck yeah, let's go.
I'm down. This is really cool.
It's like
Man.
it's like a dysfunctional Scooby Doo gang.
Yep.
This is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
God, we even
can-
have
I
a
gotta watch
talking
those
animal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
2.
And,
Stop.
Oh,
recording.
I guess Birdman. You're anthropomorphic though.
Yeah.
Say
Oh,
bye
all right.
recording.
Bye
Bye
recording.
recording.